They fired me.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
illegal.
That's
It's illegal and it takes a minute. Like, if you don't have a good partner, God bless, my partner. She goes above and beyond. She takes care of the baby. She's a full-time mom. I want to get my CDL, man. I want to get my CDL.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of money to be made.
Oh, hell yeah,
driving semis.
Yo, what up, Toxic Fernie here, back with another YouTube video. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Let's get started. We are back doing the podcast now that I have time and the stuff. Gracias a toda la gente latina allá afuera también. Shout out to you guys for, coming to support the channel. Se agradece mucho y pues hay que empezar. For our special guest today, it's someone that has already been here on the pod plenty of times. You guys already know who he is. Let's bring him out here. El compa, Juan Alex, the supplement god. What the hell was that? That was a hell of an entrance, dude.
Let my intrusive thoughts win.
Hey, that's good, dude. However you wanna be comfortable, you got this, bro. How you been, dude? It's been a while since we last talked, since we last basically seen each other. I know you've been busy, now that you're a father, congratulations. Let's give a round of applause for Juan. So tell us, bro, how's the parenting life?
Well, no sleep. That's a starter pack of all parents. No sleep, changing diapers around the clock.
How often do you have to change a diaper?
The question is, how often don't you have to change a diaper?
Oh, so
it's
often.
Frequently. It's frequently. And those crazy packs, bro, you spend 30. So it's there's this brand called Millie Moon, right? Most parents are gonna go for that brand because of how thick the material is. And this is for all new parents. I recommend Millie Moon because that diaper alone could last you all day. If you get the cheap Costco ones, that shit's gonna last you at least 2-3 hours, and you're gonna get a blowout. It's terrible.
Oh, damn.
The Costco ones are a little cheaper, but the Millie Moons, those last you longer. So it's quality over quantity.
And how do those work? Can you reuse those or como?
Fuck, dude. You don't want to reuse those, bro. Dude, you don't want to fucking reuse them.
You're making it sound like you can reuse it.
No, well, they last a bit longer. So, okay.
What do you mean last a bit longer?
Okay, so think of it like this, right?
Yeah.
In a towel, you can hold up. You ever seen those commercials where you're okay, it's remember those 90s commercials where you could take a towel, this dude's man, this is a real good towel, and then he scoops it up and shit, and it holds almost a whole bottle of wine and shit.
Yeah.
Well, think of it like that.
Okay.
These things are super absorbent. They just hold so much liquid. And if you get the little cheap ones, the problem is with the cheap ones is your baby's gonna have a blowout. So blowouts mean there's gonna be shit and piss sliding off the sides. It's fucking gross, bro. It's so gross. And the babies don't even care, bro. They'll fucking laugh in your face.
Bro, they don't know either, so
it's in the slightest little bit of wind. Kids love peeing. As soon as you take off that little diaper, man, they'll pee everywhere.
That's crazy. I can imagine that. I've seen plenty of movies. I've seen my sisters, they have kids, so
you've seen the scenes where they take out the diaper, it starts peeing on the person, on the nurse,
so
doctor.
That's an actual thing.
That's an actual thing.
You confirm it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. She peed on 2 of her doctors the first time I took her. Damn. It was terrible. She peed all over the floor. Peed on the side. It was terrible, man. It was.
Hey, man, that's how little babies are. Dude.
Yeah. Thankfully, the doctors are super chill. They're oh, I get peed on all the time. I'm
what the heck?
that's the only time a doctor
too much information right there.
That's the only time a doctor or nurse is gonna be cool with it. Oh yeah, babies pee on me all the time.
I think they just say that shit just so you don't feel bad.
They probably.
That's what I think, but I'm not a parent.
Either that or maybe it's all the babies are just going in there and going, R. Kelly.
Dang, dude, that's crazy. And how are you liking it so far? Are you like adjusting it? Is it adjusting to your schedule, or cómo está la cosa?
It takes a minute. Like, if you don't have a good partner, God bless. You know, my partner. She goes above and beyond. She takes care of the baby. She's a full-time mom. But even moms need a break, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, they get stressed out. For all the moms out there that are watching, if you're a mom right now, you deserve a break. You know, if you're taking like 5 days a week, you got 2 days off. Try to, get them to watch the baby for like 4 hours. Like right now, my old lady was chill with me doing the podcast because I'm always there. But thank you. Oh, by the way, if you're watching right now.
Shout out to all the single moms out there. Un saludo para las mamás solteras allá afuera. ¿Solteras?
Sí, solteras. También. No, la cosa es también.
Like shout out to every parent, whether they're single or like they're together with their significant other. Like, just shout out to them, for doing your job as a parent on raising your kid, because kids need like role models,
100%.
So, and I feel like being a parent is definitely like an opportunity for you to be a role model for your kid, Siento que muchos papás allá afuera, sean solteros o sean casados o whatever, échenle ganas, porque pues yo sé que es difícil yo sé que no es fácil, pues no lo digo por experiencia porque pues yo no tengo hijos, pero aquí mi compa Juan, pues él poco a poco está experimentando. He's slowly getting, that feeling of how it is, to be a dad, and then having to like, because being a dad is like a full-time job pretty much, huh?
Es una dolencia cabeza. No, I mean, you're right. It's a full-time job.
Yeah.
Si no tienes alguien que te apoye, es algo muy, muy difícil. Si no tienes alguien que quiera estar allí parte de la situación, como si no tienes una esposa, esposo. Estando soltero podía ser una increíble cosa pesado, porque no vas a poder experienciar el amor de teniendo ese chiquillo para lo que es, porque hay momentos que los niños pues necesitan tomar mucha atención, necesitas a tomar mucho tiempo de tu trabajo.
Mucha
podía
paciencia.
ser, sí, mucha paciencia, sin teniendo ese amor para tu chiquillo y nomás cuando a tomar, voy a hacer 4 horas con el niño y entonces mi esposa o esposo va a cuidar al niño y yo voy a poder descansar un poco, deslatarme un poco de siendo un padre, porque eso lo necesitas. Y muchas de las veces cuando eres soltero y no nomás eres sin esa otra ayuda, es algo muy pesado, algo muy pesado, y es muy feo cuando estás en esa posición, porque neta, cuando están muy chiquitos nunca vas a agarrar esos tiempos para atrás. Cuando están tan pequeños, esos momentos son tan preciosos. Sin esos momentos, cuando ya te pongas más viejo y ya estás en tus 50, 60, te vas a mirar para atrás y vas a extrañar los momentos cuando estaban chiquillos. Porque ya cuando llegan sus 20 ya no te quieren. I
mean, básicamente sí. Yo digo que todo depende en tú cómo haces crecer a tu chiquillo, I feel like it all depends on how you raise your kid, I feel like most kids, it's kind of hard to like como to say, because this is just like my opinion. Pero yo siento que every kid is gonna get rebellious.
Yeah.
That
rebellious stage.
And you as a parent, you just gotta like understand them, not necessarily like, it's what I think, I feel like, once your kid starts experimenting, other things, your job is to like be there for them, o sea, estar ahí por ellos, pero también you wanna like know what's going on in their life, that way you as a parent can tell them if they're doing like not the right thing, porque pues cada quien is gonna do like their own thing, pero like just be there for them, aconsejándolos, giving them advice. Kids also should have that confidence to talk to their parents about, porque that's important, and you never really get to know who your kid is unless they talk to you about certain shit like that, Me, I'm glad like I have both my parents and I can basically talk to them about whatever, porque they've also were like young, they've also made bad decisions. Entonces es bueno de agarrar consejos de los padres, no hay ningún mejor consejo de un papá o una mamá, obey your parents, respect them. Igual los papás quieran mucho a sus hijos porque pues es, that's your blood, es tu sangre. Es importante pues que haya ese amor, haya amor, esa conexión, esa confianza. And yeah, dude, poco a poco, like, como tú dices right now, like, you're learning, you're getting the hang of things. Yes, sometimes you might be having good days, you might be having bad days. Es como cualquier persona. Everyone's going to go through good and bad days. How are you going to make your day better? ¿Sí me entiendes?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fucking over talking.
No. Make the best of what you got. Like, I completely understand. Like, there's gonna be a moment where it's gonna be just all blowouts. You're just gonna have a whole blowout day. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be other moments where it's gonna be todo rosito. It's all gonna be all the cute moments, todas las fotos. Oh, the baby's so cute. The baby this, the baby that. But nobody gets to see what it's like behind the scenes, or you're stuck behind 3-4 blowouts, and you're like, fuck, bro. And it doesn't get that bad. It doesn't necessarily get that bad. Mm-hmm. If you're not taking attention to them.
Right.
When you get that many blowouts, it's because they're sick. Mm-hmm. And usually it tends to be like, okay, maybe the formula's off, because some babies, you'll go a long time without even realizing it, mm-hmm. but they get colic. You know what colic is?
Mm-mm. What is that?
So when babies get colicky, it's when they get really, really mad. They get mad for whatever. Mm-hmm. Simple breeze could make them mad. Yeah. It's the angriest moment, and it's usually between them being like 1 to 4 months old.
Okay.
That little between period. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter what kind of milk you give them. It doesn't matter what kind of technique you use. They're just upset. They'll be mad for almost, they're colicky when you can't get them to calm down after about between 1 and 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
If they're getting angry at about a 3-hour span, and you can't calm them down, and it's long stretches, that means your baby's colicky. Mm-hmm. And that means that their stomach is upset, and whatever you give them is not going to be great. Dang. So my daughter had that issue, and I had to go to the pediatrician and ask for a specific hypoallergenic prescription of formula. And the only way you're going to find that out is by trying different formulas with your baby. There's the blue cap, there's the purple cap, there's all these different caps, right? Yeah. And all these different ones are for different style of babies. Like, I notice now, mm-hmm. there's people that are giving babies like sheep formula.
Oh, okay.
It's goat milk.
Really?
I think it's either goat milk or sheep milk. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I heard that milk is like good, no?
I heard it's good too.
Yeah. I think I have tried it when I was a kid, because sometimes, like, on school field trips, we would go to like a granja, like a farm, and they would have animals, and you would milk like the goats and the cows and all that, and I tried the milk. But they're saying, it's what I've heard, right? Que la leche de goat milk, mm-hmm. it's good for you. That's what I've heard, but I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying that, yes, different formulas y todo eso. Like, do you know what formula your baby, like, haz de cuenta que, do you find out what formula your baby likes, or do you just, like...
There's no straight answer.
Okay, so it just depends on your baby.
It really comes down to your baby. So, like, there's no, like, test you could do for your baby that I know of. Mm-hmm. It's literally just give them one and see what they get. Okay. So, like, sometimes you give them the blue one. The blue one's the one that usually people take. Mm-hmm. And there's 2 types of purple. So then the hypoallergenic and the specific hypoallergenic, which is, you can only get it as a script.
Right.
And the script one, you got to go to the pediatric. The pediatric will be like, I don't think the baby's colicky. And then you're like, I think the baby's colicky.
Yeah.
Because the pediatrics don't get to see the baby. Like, because sometimes you could take a baby in a car drive and it calms them down. Mm-hmm. I think it's the humming of the motor.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. If a car drive calms them down to put them to sleep, and that's the only way you can put them to sleep, It's that constant motor and that vibration that calms them down. Kind of reminds them of the womb. That's what I'm guessing. There's no science behind it. I'm just theorizing.
Hey, those are some good theories, though. That's another thing I feel like could possibly work. I don't know if you tried it or not. But what about like relaxing them by like putting just background music?
I've done white noise, which white noise is pretty good. And there's one on YouTube that is like this little baby on a moon. That one specifically, it usually put my baby to sleep, even when she was colicky.
Oh, okay.
But then there's other ones that might work, might not. Just kind of figure out what kind of sound helps them calm down.
Yeah, okay.
But music is a good one.
Parents, be listening because this is important. This is what works for mi compa Juan. So if you're having trouble with your baby, you know, listen to his advice that he's giving out. This free advice that you're getting on the Toxic Fernie podcast.
Parenting 101.
Parenting 101. So yeah, make sure y'all keep that in mind. Continue, dude. There was actually Target was putting out this one brand. Well, not Target in general, but I went to Target and they started putting out these new brand of diapers with this new chemical ingredient. I'm sure most of the parents know what I'm talking about. In the liner, in this blue liner in the inside of the diaper, when you would put it on the baby, it'd give the baby a rash. Oh, really?
I don't remember if it was Huggies or if it was a different brand. But I went to go buy my daughter a pair, and when I put them on there, the whole side, it was all red, all around. Even if you put the oil and cream on it, to prevent that rash from happening, you still develop that rash. So everything baby related is right now difficult to know. Like Millie Moon is one I'd highly recommend for most parents if you have a habit of letting the blowouts happen. Like if you don't know when to change your baby, or you gotta take the baby on a long drive, or even for long stretches at night, you go Millie Moon. If you're awake and you're watching the baby and, you know, you're always checking up on them every 2 to 3 hours, making sure they didn't poop or pee, you can go with the thinner stuff. You can go with the Costco brand. You can go with, that thinner material. Parents' Choice is a decent diaper too. The problem is the thinner the material, the less liquid it could hold. And that's what you don't want to happen, is you get a baby with a blowout. Yeah. Because it's a mess.
Oh, I can already imagine, dude.
Especially when you got to pull over to the side of the road. Yeah. So, like, in my vehicle, I don't really have an area to change it, so I change it in the trunk.
Oh, really? Dang.
Like, they're in a pinch, I do it in the trunk. Because it's nice, it's a little privacy. You put down a little pad. But...
outside?
Yeah.
And they don't get cold?
That's fine.
Yeah?
It's a little quick. If you gotta go on the side, just do it.
How fast do you change a diaper?
Shit. I think my top time, if I'd say, it's probably under a minute.
Under a minute?
Under a minute.
That's not bad.
Probably like...
I mean, it should take less than a minute, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be that quick. If the baby is like fighting you and is kicking and throwing tantrums, it should still be under a minute.
Okay.
If you take it too long, because the longer you take, the more it pisses them off.
Yeah.
Because then they gotta pay. Imagine having to be a baby, keeping your legs up in the air, and your parent doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, "Do I wipe here?" Okay. Another thing is, from a boy, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you go front to back. But with the girl, it does. So if you gotta go front to back, if you go back to front, what you're gonna do is you're gonna give your baby a UTI, and then and your baby can actually go to the hospital. Like you gotta take it straight to the pediatric if the baby receives a UTI. Damn. Like it's life threatening. Oh, so always go front to back. Yeah, you can't go back to front.
Listen, parents, this advice ain't free. I mean, it's free now, but
it's free now. I mean,
it's not gonna be free. Like, you know, it's good to know, dude. Especially you that, you know, you're still young. You know, being a young parent. Like, I know it's not easy. Pero ahí vas, dude, poco a poco, you're getting the hang of it. I'm proud of you. You know, I've known you since, like, I was, like, 5 years old. Me getting to see you, like, you know, do your thing as a dad. You're doing good in life. I'm happy for you, dude. Yeah, it's cool, you know? Thank you so much, dude, for, like, you know, taking time to come and be here on the podcast again. All right, dude, let's move on to the next topic. That was the parenting topic right there. Aquí para mi compa Juan. Make sure y'all take his advice if y'all like aren't sure or like if you're new to this. I feel like listening to him is gonna help like new parents. También, yeah. So
the only last thing. I'm gonna address this one thing that everybody's been talking on TikTok, Instagram. You don't want to give your baby peanut butter and just give them an allergic reaction, because even if you go to the doctors and do that, you could actually get a test done to see if your baby is allergic. You don't need to just give your baby anaphylactic shock and almost kill your baby. I brought that up to a doctor, and the doctor told me that whoever came up with that has been causing serious, like, life-threatening issues to babies. And I'm just gonna address that here right now. Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's tests you can do. Just ask your doctor, your physician, pediatric nurse, whoever you go to. Ask them to take that test for your baby. That way you don't have to go through the ordeal or the potential of, you know, hurting your baby over causing them anaphylactic shock.
Yes.
All right, let's move
on. Next topic is going to be about our 2025 recap, dude. So, aparte de, you know, you being a dad, like, what are, like, some other new things that, you know, happened to you this year? Like, do you still work for the same company? Do you still, like, have you been hitting the gym? Like, just stuff like that, you know? Like, what's been new with you, bro? Let's start off with your job. Do you still work at Aaron's?
No.
You don't?
I got fired.
You got fired? Really?
Coming back two days after parental leave. They fired me.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
illegal.
That's fucked though.
It's illegal and fucked.
Fuck Aaron's, bro. No manches.
Yeah.
You guys lost a good worker, bro.
Yeah,
like, the fuck?
They made up some BS claim, and when I told them that's not right, and I defended myself the entire time, they just told me, look, final decision's a final decision. We're letting you go.
That's fucked.
And to this day, man, I still have a grief with it. So, hey, maybe I might get some bread out of it. I'll tell you one thing.
Dude, like, yeah. Shit. I mean, fuck, if you can, fucking do it, you know? What was the issue? Like, are you allowed to talk about the issue?
So my coworker, I pranked my coworker. So she pranked me first, and she made me basically load up the whole day for our truck. But we were friends. And so I got back at her, but it was bad timing. So she had a family friend pass away.
Oh man! Okay.
So somebody died. That she thought somebody died, and I didn't know that. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get my get back. So I parked the company truck. You know, I was still in the lines, but I parked it next to her vehicle, and she got super butthurt about it. And she told the manager. The manager's like, okay, well, we're gonna have to, you know, not do that again. And the regional manager heard about it. And that guy's like, no, we got to make a report. You can't make people feel mistreated or unwanted in the job.
What the fuck?
And they are very, very strict when it comes to, like, being a welcoming place and stuff. And I didn't know how strict they were. And the regional manager dragged it on. They waited close to like 5 months. So 2 months before I went on parental leave, he said he was going to do an investigation. HR was looking into it. I went into parental leave, and then 2 days into me working, I find out I get fired. Over a little prank. I didn't, you know, I parked next to her vehicle. Nobody was hurt. The vehicle wasn't damaged. She double parked and parked sideways. And I still was able to get out of her vehicle. So it was driver's door to driver door, and I was able to get out. I'm a big boy. She was like half my size. And I don't know how she was not able to get into her vehicle, but I guess she said she couldn't get into her vehicle. But I still have text messages saying that, hey, it was water under the bridge. She was fine with it. That she got fired after.
Oh, she got fired too?
Yeah, she got fired too. She got fired because she was pregnant and she was not showing up to work because she started getting really like sick from being pregnancy, like that pregnancy sick. So she got fired, and I came back, and they fired me for what happened to her, even though she was already fired.
That's weird.
The whole situation was weird. So I'm gonna try to get my bag out of that. You know. I'm gonna look into.
No, yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, dude. Do what you gotta do. You know.
7 days into being unemployed, I got a job at Kelly's Appliance.
Oh, so
it's a pretty cool place, man. I like the people I work with. It makes money, bro. Yeah. Like compared to what I was making before, I have the potential to make some good money.
That's good, dude. And you were with Darren's for a while, huh? You were
2 years.
2 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a while.
That place was fucking disgusting, bro.
I've never like went into the store, but I did hear like not bad reviews, but I did hear there was better places to buy.
No, there's 100% better places to buy.
So
their
like
pre-lease is all their used stuff that they make the employees in the back clean. Detail, and then they'll just throw it out there. But they won't tell you what happens on those mattresses. Sometimes the mattresses, they come back from smokers' houses. They got shit stains on them that they clean out. They got piss stains still inside the foam, and they still sell them.
What?
There's an oven. I still got the picture of that oven. They took out it was a repo, or it was a return, not a repo. Even though they do repos. It was a return, the oven in the back, it had a rat that basically touched ground.
A rat?
And touched,
like rata.
Yeah.
Damn.
It bit into the back of the cables. And I still have the picture saved on my phone.
Yeah. And
it bit into hot and ground, and it fried itself.
The rat.
240 volts electrified. Wow. It mummified.
Yeah.
It was all crunchy and stuff when we kicked it off.
It
sounded like jerky. Who just...
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't freaking blow up.
Caught on fire,
or
bro.
Blow up, like
the customer said it smelled weird. That thing, bro, it must have been running for a while, dude, because it had no guts. It had nothing into it. It was hollow.
Yeah, damn.
So that customer must have been using it for a while like that.
Oh no.
So guess where the catch is, right?
What?
They made some guy, one of our older coworkers, clean it out, made it look all brand new, right? But the thing is about ovens, right? Inside the oven, there's a little insulation between the body of the oven.
Right.
Once it starts getting that smell of that carcass, of that dead animal, it won't go out. So every time someone bought that, they put it out in pre-lease. And they sold it they had it out there for $1,200.
Damn.
Someone probably bought that, and the moment they cooked in it, it smelled like dead rat. Because I tested it out with a 7-Eleven pizza. We wanted to see if it was still good.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, let's test it out. It smelled like pizza and rat. And it was like, oh, man.
Did you eat it?
No, my coworker did.
Oh, hell no.
He was a nasty fool, bro. He's like, man, fuck it, dude. I was like, ain't no way. He's like, I ain't gonna let that pizza go to waste.
That's crazy. And 7-Eleven pizza?
Yeah, 7-Eleven pizza.
I mean, it's okay, but there's
better pizza.
There's better pizza out there. That's crazy, dude. Dang. And you're saying that you got a job at Kelly's
Appliance, man.
That's closer to your house, too?
Yeah, that's like right around the corner.
Yeah.
So it was closer. It worked out. 7 days of not being employed.
Hey, pero that's not bad, There's people that lose their job, and it's hard, like, to get another job nowadays. Especially nowadays, So mucha gente le batalla para encontrar trabajo porque, pues, no cualquier lugar, like, fácil te va a agarrar,
you know? 100%.
Like, and it's annoying, dude. Like, having to go through, like, a process. Like, what the fuck? Are you hiring or not, Yes, like, I can start tomorrow, Pero, I don't know, dude. Pero the good thing is with you, like, you were able to, like, find yourself again, you know, like at a new spot. And see, I'm pretty sure like what helped you was the experience that you got was back at your old job, you know?
Oh, that's 100%. It stood out from the resume.
So in a way it's good to stay at a job long term. I see, like, yeah, once you decide to like upgrade to another job, or or you get fired, like in your case, pues you already have like a referral reference, you know?
Yeah.
Like a place that backs you up. Like it's like a plus for your resume, I guess, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so entonces, yeah, dude, like, pues, you know, how do you like it there?
Dude, it's awesome. I mean, I do the same thing I already do, but the thing is, he's like Kelly's Appliance. They actually go to detail, man. Like, like before, like it's like at Aaron's, all you do is just install, throw it in there. You don't really care. You kind of just do the bare minimum.
Okay.
So it's like, okay, you just level out a washer and dryer. You know, it's a lot of bed sets. The difference is with Kelly's, man. I didn't even know this, but these guys, they install most of like the big hotels around here. Like, they have I'm not gonna say the number, but they have probably over a $5 million inventory on stock.
Damn.
So most of the big contractors locally, they go to them. So all the new buildings you see around like downtown Medford, downtown like wherever, right? Yeah. These places are being refurbished by that one store. I think 2 weeks ago I put in probably 19 refrigerators.
Damn.
And 9 of those I had to bring up to the second floor store and pull them up because the elevator burnt out.
That's crazy.
So the whole floor was like all refrigerators by us. Second floor, all refrigerators by us. The third we didn't do because it was contracted out to somebody else. But this company is like way bigger than I thought it was, and you get money based on the pieces you deliver. It's commission based. So.
Was that the same thing at your other job?
No, I was making hourly. So I could go as slow as I wanted and make even more money. This place, like, it goes off by merit. Like, if you're good at your job, you do stuff quick, you're going to make bank. Damn. But if you're slow and you're dragging your feet, you're not going to make nothing.
Damn.
But, I mean, it's a nicer place to work at. It's a lot more professional.
That's good, dude. I'm happy, you were able to find, something that was going to work out better in your favor,
Oh, yeah. I almost got a second blessing, bro. Not even being that hired into that long ago. Last week, I got an interview at Access to be their warehouse manager.
Hey.
I almost got it. They didn't give it to me.
Why did you get... Oh.
They didn't give it to me, but I almost got it.
You're slowly but surely going up there.
Yeah.
All you got to do is just do your best,
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people, like, at their job or whatever it is that they're doing in life. Do your best at it, Pretend like you want to be... better than whoever is doing it. What's a good way to say it? Just do your best in general, Yeah, dude, that's crazy, because I had a similar situation, bro. So check this out, right? So the start of 2025, I was not working at all. I'm gonna be honest, I was unemployed. I was just doing, like, starting off with the whole YouTube thing, but because of me getting a new job later on in the year, I kind of had to stop doing it, because I just could not fit content into my schedule, no matter how hard I tried y todo eso, like, I could just not get it. Y pues también, I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a computer, so I had to do everything on my phone. And dude, like, phone can only, like, hold up so much storage, dude.
Yeah.
So I honestly got frustrated with it, and I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna be doing this, I gotta step up my game, So I took time to, take a break from all that. I decided to invest, so I invested in a new camera, I invested in a tripod, computer. So, like, I have it going now, little by little. At the start of the year, como te digo, at first that wasn't the case porque I wasn't working. But then, back in May, at the Talent Irrigation District in Talent, I only got that job because they needed someone for, like, 2-3 weeks. Just to help out the other workers,
Yeah.
They told me, like, oh, this job is only temporary. You're only going to be here for this much time. I'm like, okay, I mean, screw it. It's something, Everything was, like, new to me, Like, I had never worked in an irrigation district. And all that shit, it's, like, it's pretty easy once you get it down. Pero at first, dude, everything's all new to you. Like, you don't know nothing. You're like learning how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Like when you're a little kid,
I hate it when you go to do anything new. Kind of sucks. Yeah. Anything you gotta go out of your comfort zone sucks. Mm-hmm. But once you get it, you get it.
I started working there. I didn't know anybody there. La mayoría de trabajadores pues eran puros güeros, There was only 2 other Mexican guys, and it's funny because both of the Mexican guys, they're brothers, like actual blood brothers. They were really cool with me, and I was really cool with them. Nosotros güeyes también los güeros, it was kind of hard to get like on their not good side, pero like try to like figure them out. ¿Cómo son estos güeyes para tratar de like andar en el mismo rollo que ellos? Like me trying to like figure them out to where I'm comfortable working with them. At first, they just had me driving with one of the guys on one of the canals. And it was actually the Ashland Canal, like the one that goes all the way up to Immigrant Lake. Ese way, pues, he was just like basically showing me like how the canals work, what you're supposed to do on your canal, how to maintain it, make it look nice, y todo eso. And yeah, pues I slowly like started learning y todo eso. The Talent Irrigation District, there's 2 positions. There's the canal drivers, and there's the maintenance. And the maintenance, ellos se encargan doing like pipe work.
Yeah.
Like trabajos de pipa, what else? They're also in charge of like, not that type of people, but they're also in charge of like using excavators to like find leaks in the canals, because some of the canals would leak. What else? You would do landscaping también, so era un poquito como de todo. If I'm being honest, I was new to all that shit, Like, yes, I did have some experience, but like not good experience, But I'm happy to say that because of that job, I feel like my experience like got better.
Yeah, that's gonna look really good on a resume.
Pues dude, pasaron the 2 weeks, had me working there.
Yeah.
But after like the 2-3 weeks that I was supposed to stay there, then they started me trying out doing different things. So, como te digo, at first I was just with one of the canal drivers, just driving around the canal, making sure everything was good, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Entonces, after that, they put me to work with one of the 2 brothers, that because one of the brothers was a maintenance and then the other one was a canal driver. So me pusieron a trabajar con the guy that was the maintenance, and so he was showing me how to do the work y todo eso. And poco a poco I started learning. They even showed me like how to drive an excavator. Yeah, poco a poco pues estaba aprendiendo. And dude, after a while of having me work with other guys just doing different things, they decided to put me on my own. Like, and this was like right like at the 3 months, So at the 3 months, like in my head I'm like, you know what? I have a feeling that this company ya me va a agarrar, Because usually it takes, when you work for a company through like a temp agency, they usually give you 3 months to try you out and see if they're gonna keep you or not, And so, como te digo, yeah, like around the 3 month point, I was already like, I was experienced más o menos, So I feel like they got that confidence in putting me on my own. They even gave me my own work truck, bro.
Damn.
You know what type of truck it was? It was a Ram 5.7 Hemi.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't remember what year it was. I think it was like a 22. So not brand new, but like newish. And I'm like, damn. Like I hella got like excited. Entonces, pues they assigned me like my own task, my own work y todo eso. And it was stuff like that was, pretty common, it was just, they basically just had me drive around all the canals and just make sure that everything was running good, that the canal had enough water, clean the trash racks. If I had to expose some valves, pues expose them, because a veces some valves, like, they are so grown with grass que no se ven, and so they have to be exposed. That way, if you're gonna be on that canal with an excavator or even your work truck, like, you'll be able to see the valves. That's basically what they had me do. And dude, I was vibing, like, the only thing I probably didn't like about that job was the fact that I had to work outside. And since it was summertime, bro, fucking yeah, güey, el pinche sol me pinche daba una patada, güey.
Shit.
But
swamp ass or what?
Yeah, dude. Siempre, like llegaba pinche todo volviendo. Yeah, it was bad, but it was good, you know, because doing the job and knowing that I was doing the job right, like te da como like a good feeling, you know.
You get pride.
Yeah, you get pride, exactly, you know, orgullo, yeah. And so this is where things like out of the blue just fucking go like not downhill, but this was just so random.
Yeah.
So it was like around after, like, I was probably there for 3 months and probably like another 2 weeks, because after the 3 months y todo eso, pasaron like 2-3 weeks of me still being with them. They haven't told me nothing about getting hired on or nothing, but that was just in my head, you know, like, I've been here this much time, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hired on, because they say they only need me for 3 weeks. It's been over 2 months. I'm still here, so put 2 and 2 together. Oh yeah, we're gonna get this guy.
Yeah.
But after the 3 months and 2 weeks, on that Friday, they just straight up told me that today was gonna be my last day. Yeah. And they said that I didn't do anything, but that's because they decided to hire more workers through the company. And me, I didn't come in through the company. I came in through the temp agency. And they said that they don't need me anymore, that I was just a temp. Yeah.
That's the thing that sucks about being temp is they at least they could have done is giving you a heads up to know that that position is available. Like most companies, what they do is they'll hire internally, so they'll only hire people that work from the city already there, so they can fill in that role from a different spot. But even then, if it was like someone applied from the city straight into the city, right? That should have been like already up your alley because you already were experienced. Yeah. So I feel like someone dropped the ball there.
Yeah, and honestly, dude, like se me hizo más raro porque, bro, I'm not gonna lie, there was 2 workers, bro, that I don't know, they
¿Tenían celos or what?
No celos, pero there were 2 workers. I'm not gonna say their names. Pero eran 2 güeros. Like no le echaban ganas, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no eran buenos trabajadores. They were workers, but they weren't good workers. I'm surprised, like, the company, like, kept them. And, I don't know. And, como te digo, I liked the job. The job was good. It paid good. It was a simple Monday through Friday, 7 to 3:30.
Government jobs is where it's at.
And that's what a lot of people have told me, that government jobs or jobs for the city or stuff like that, like, dude, like, that's a job you want, you know, porque... Yeah. You know, benefits, todo eso, like, all that, y pues, nomás para que te lo, like, and then they say, like, it's a job you wouldn't want to lose, you know?
Yeah.
Pero because I was only a temp, pues, they're all like, oh, pues a este ya no lo ocupamos, ya básicamente hizo lo que tenía que hacer, whatever, like, bye. I always say in my head, like, whenever, like, in this case, like, my job, if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's my mindset whenever, like, I get let go from a job or something like that. God always has a better plan. That's what I say. That day I called the temp agency and I'm like, hey, so I got laid off technically, like, they basically fired me. And the temp agency, they're good at, like, getting you other jobs. But the thing is with them, like, it's just like you gotta keep working until they hire you somewhere.
Yeah.
Technically, if they decide not to hire you at your previous spot. So ahorita, pues, you know, thank God I'm still working at a new place now called Workshop in Ashland. It's basically a warehouse where you build knives, knife sharpeners, and it's pretty cool. Basically, the one who told me about that job was Compa Uri, Compa Eliezer, so shout out to Uri if he's watching. He told me, like, that his brother, I don't know if you've ever met his older brother. His brother is a supervisor there in one of the departments. So, él tiene contacto with, like, the temp agency. I basically called the temp agency and see if they were still hiring people, like, for a job there.
Yeah.
And you know, thank God that the ladies from the temp agency told me that there was a position available. Yeah, but it was a position that like had just opened up, so it was like meant to be. Like I just got released from here, but then this one opened up, so I'm like in Cortito, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, the pay was gonna be a little bit less, pero dude, the hours were gonna be better for me, porque instead of working
410s.
Yes, 410s. Instead of working I got the 410 schedule. Yeah. So right now my schedule is from 6 to 4:30 p.m., which is not bad. I actually enjoy it because I have Fridays off and I'm able to, you know, have more time to do content, and so or other things, you know, like you know, I'm happy, and I've been there now for like a good 3 months. So, and the last time that I talked to Udi's brother, he basically said, I just gotta keep it up, and then eventually, pues ya, once they're ready, because they also have to like, it's kind of like a process también, you know, to get hired on. You know, they gotta talk to the temp agency saying like, hey, like I think we're ready to hire this person on, and then they have to like do some type of like paperwork or some shit like with emails. So yeah, I'm just hoping for the best right now, dude, because honestly the job that I'm at, it's perfect, dude. Like it's easy. Like the only thing you gotta be at the only thing you gotta like get used to is like the pace, because it's pretty like fast paced. Ahí donde trabajo yo, because I work in the production line.
Yeah.
So when you're on the production line, you constantly are working on orders, you know. So yeah, as long as you know tú le echas ganas and you're putting in the work, then you're chilling, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what happened with me and my situation. But as of right now, dude, I'm at a good spot, you know. Like I can say like I'm happy at the spot that I am in life right now. I'm also doing the gigs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta balance both.
Yeah. So with the gigs, it's like an extra help, you know, porque with the band that I'm in, we constantly have gigs. It's literally like an every weekend thing. Sometimes it tends to slow down, like right now. I think right now we only have 2 gigs left this year. But ya se va a acabar el año. You know, we're already in December. Fucking January is like literally like right around the corner. So, which brings me to the next topic, and that's gonna be like what goals we have for the year of 2026. So let's get into that. Compa Juan, please tell us, you know, what goals do you have for this upcoming year? We have a huge year like ahead of us. Obviously, for me, I want to say that one of my goals, or like a few goals that I have, is for sure, yeah, upload more content, grow the channel, get people more invested in what I'm doing. Also, my goal is also to grow with the band. Shout out to los compas de los elegidos if you guys are watching. Grow myself like as a person. Mejorar, pues, you know, like I'm trying to get back into the gym. Well, I've been going to the gym, but like recently, dude, like I started taking creatine, which is something that I haven't been doing in the past. And obviously with creatine, you know, you gotta stay hydrated. So I've also been drinking like a lot of water that I normally don't do, because dude, I suck at drinking water. The only times I would drink water would be at the gym and at work. That's it. Like I like would never drink water when I eat, or just to drink water. But now that I started taking creatine, because they told me that creatine, like if you don't hydrate enough, like you could like fuck your body up. So I've definitely had that like good consejo, so I try to have water with me all the time. But yeah, hopefully I can definitely like get more ¿cómo se llama? Like jacked. Right now a lot of people say I'm pretty bulky, and which is not bad, you know, but like for sure I would want to get more like tone. Yeah. Porque you've seen me, bro. You've seen me how I was
your frame has been filling out.
Yeah.
But like 2018, you were cut. You were fucking.
And that's like the best that I've ever looked.
Yeah.
And so I kind of want to look like that, but with the way that I'm
at right now. Gear.
A lot of people thought I was on steroids, bro. Straight up. A lot of people thought I was on steroids. Hey, esteroides. That's what
steroides. It's because your incisions, bro. Everything looked weird. Like I was like, fuck, fool, he's cut.
Yeah.
Because when you were younger, fool, you were just fucking flaquito.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was a pinche palo, way.
And then all of a sudden, you're fucking looking like Wolverine in that scene con todo aceitado y todo eso.
Oh yeah, huh? And so that's kind of like what I want to go for, but with the weight that I'm at right now. I am a little bit heavier right now. I'm like at 170. My weight varies between 170 to 175, which is not bad, you know, that I actually like feel comfortable at this weight, but I just need to like put more work into getting jacked, you know, like I need to do at least a little bit more cardio, lift more weight for sure, and do more ab workouts, you know, because like my abs, they're there, but because of like the fat that I have on my stomach,
yeah,
like it's preventing it from looking good. So that's something. That's also another thing that I started doing, is like I started drinking less. I don't really drink as much as I used to anymore. If anything, I'll prefer like a shot of tequila over like a mixed drink or like a beer or.
That was a bodybuilder's choice.
Yeah.
Arnold, that's all he drank was tequila.
Yeah.
It's because of how low calories it was.
Yeah. It's because a shot of tequila has the same effect as ponle que 3 beers or 4 beers, but it's less liquid that you're drinking. So yeah,
guarda las calorías.
Exactly. So, and with beer or mixed drinks, dude, you get bloated, bro, and then you have to like te dan muchas ganas de hacer el baño, and I hated that. So yeah, for sure, that's something like new that I started doing, is drinking less. So, and I feel pretty good, you know, like I definitely feel pretty good. I'm not saying that I don't drink. I mean, I do still, but like it's very less now.
Yeah.
Than what it used to be.
You're not looking for a bush anymore.
Yeah, no. This guy. All right, yeah, but those are some of my goals. Can you please, tell us what are some of your goals, bro?
I want to be a drug dealer. No. I want to get my CDL, man. I want to get my CDL.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of money to be made.
Oh, hell yeah,
driving
dude.
Semis.
Hell yeah, dude.
Class A, you get a semi. Class B is more like for tankers.
Mm-hmm.
Class C is like your school bus.
Oh, okay.
So.
And ahí donde tú trabajas, right there at your work, you can get your CDL through them, no? Or
no, I can't.
Oh, that sucks. Because I know there's certain companies not require a CDL, but like if you want to get a CDL,
they'll
like
get you one.
They'll for sure get you one. Pero that's if like that depends on the company, you know. That's why I asked if your company like does that. So
before I got this job, I was trying to get a CDL to, even though I hate the idea of being a school bus driver, because you know how kids are, they're fucking assholes, dude.
Yeah. 6, 7, 6, 7,
Mr. Juan, 6, 7.
What are you gonna do? 6, 7.
Fuck, dude. I thought about it. I was like, fuck, dude, I don't want to go to CDL school. I don't want to have to pay all this money, but they're the only ones that offer it. So you'll apply to get the job, and they'll ask you, okay, do you have any kind of driver's experience? I got plenty of driver's experience.
Yeah, you would drive box trucks, no?
Yeah, 8, 12, 14, 12. Yeah, the big box trucks. It was fucking huge. But now I have enough experience to do it. The pedo is just being able to get it. And a lot of people don't talk about the things. It's super easy now because you can go into Oregon.com, go into the website, and then go to DMV. And then the DMV on there, you could literally just listen to it like an audiobook. You don't have to read that thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, you had to bust out the book and be like.
Can I tell you something
notes.
crazy?
Well, what?
Okay, so back then, I was low-key kind of looking into that también, and it was kind of convincing. But the only reason why I wanted to try to get a CDL is so I can have a city job, you know?
Yeah.
But they're saying that most city jobs that require CDL,
Class B, Class A.
Yeah, it's different. Porque my goal was not really it wasn't really to become a truck driver. Porque, dude, I can't be a truck driver. Like I can, dude, but then I'm gonna have to sacrifice. It's family time.
Have you seen the TikToks though?
Yeah.
And you could be a local driver too.
Yeah, but that's with time. I feel like at first you have to like drive semis to different states, cities. Well, states. But I don't know, dude. Like I was like, man, I got the band going. I can't, you know, like I can't. I could if it was like local.
Dude, I've seen the semi TikTok. Semi TikTok is pretty hard.
Yeah, fuck. But I don't know, dude. I eventually, and I went and I took the test and everything, and I passed it barely. But at the end of the day, I was just like, nah.
Perro, you passed it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, it wasn't like the actual
CLP.
It was like it was the one for you to get approved.
Yeah.
I got approved, but I just didn't go through with it.
It's your permit.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But yeah, nah. But I'm good now. I feel like now I'm at the point where like, yeah, I don't need that. In your case, it's something that you want to do, and why does that interest you?
Cause look, there's local companies. I had the same train of thought, bro. I was like, fuck, I don't want to go out of the state lines. I don't want to go drive outside of the area.
Yeah.
Because there's more chance of you getting in an accident. Like, remember that guy in Florida?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if a lot of people saw it, but that guy in Florida, honestly, let's talk about that real quick. Who do you think was at fault right there?
No one, honestly. You can't blame the driver, and you can't blame the people. If anything, I would blame. Cause look, anything could happen when you're on the road. Anything could happen. Now I could say, okay, I'll blame the maintenance guy, but the maintenance guy didn't know that part would fall, cause it's an air tank. It's compression based. It's holding a lot of air. If that airline ruptures, you lose your brakes. So if I blame the driver, right? The driver already did everything he could do.
Oh, okay. You're talking about. This was a few years ago, huh?
Yeah, this was...
Okay. I thought you were talking about the recent one. No. There was another recent one. No, but yeah, 100% agree with you. Yes, mechanical issues, bro. That's a thing. So, yes, I do blame. I don't blame the driver. Pobrecito, you know, he was just.
He tried everything. He tried everything. Stopping it, the motor, the engine brake. He tried everything. He didn't want to kill those people.
Yeah, and the fact that like they gave him 120 years, was it?
Yeah, they wanted to take away his whole life.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like no one lives that long, so he's basically gonna die in there.
He had kids, a wife. Like,
yeah, like the fuck.
At the end of the day, that was just a freak accident. You could see, like when they recorded him, took pictures of him, you could see how heartbreaking it was. Because of him, they started a whole movement. That whole side wasn't delivering. Like there was semi-truck drivers that said, no, we're all banding together and we're no longer gonna deliver freight.
Yeah.
It was awesome, dude. But that whole situation was terrible. Yeah. But it showed that as a community, people can all come together and stand up for what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah. And that's a good thing too. Support each other. Put yourself in that person's shoes that's going through it. Like what would you do? And I'm pretty sure like you would want the same to happen to you. Other people que se junten to support your case y todo eso. Let's help each other out, you know. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Not mistakes, but accidents happen.
Yeah,
accidents happen. You know, nothing in this world is perfect. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. And that guy's still in jail, huh?
I honestly haven't kept up with that case.
Yeah, me neither, dude.
I remember there was politicians trying to help him out and stuff, but
yeah,
like cases like that, I wish national news would get updates on.
Yeah.
What were you talking about?
There was another one. So there was this guy. I'm pretty sure it was in Florida too. I'm not too sure, but there was this driver, and I'm pretty sure he was sorry if I like. What are the ones that have the? What are those called?
Yeah, it's
Are they Indian or Arabic, or is it both?
It's technically all of the above. Well, it depends on which one, because I know
he had that fucking hat, and then he looked like Osama bin Laden. That's what he looked like.
Fuck. What is it called, man? I think it's a Punjab. No, it's not a Punjab.
Anyways, it was one of those guys, bro. This, I don't know what came through his head, but this guy missed his exit and literally he tried to do a U-turn on the fucking freeway with the semi. Can you see a semi driver doing a U-turn on the freeway?
No.
This is what that guy did. He did a U-turn on a freeway with the semi. What happens next? A car, full speed, runs into that semi. Everybody in that car died. And obviously the driver, he got in trouble for it. He got arrested, and I'm pretty sure they're either gonna like basically send him back to his country.
It's a turban.
Okay. Pero yeah, that's basically what happened, and there's a video on the internet too about it. Pero yeah, right there, I want to say both people are at fault, you know, porque one, who does a U-turn on the freeway with a semi, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you have to be real dumb to do that, you know? Two, you have to be real dumb too to not see what's in front of you. So that's why I'm saying like, oh, like who's at fault there, you know? And and this is just my opinion, but I want to say both people are at fault there, you know? Porque one, the driver, he could have avoided that.
He's going the wrong way.
Yeah, he already avoided that, and not avoided that, but he already avoid doing the U-turn. You know, he could have just kept driving a little bit farther down and then gotten off at another exit, get back on the freeway, boom. Pero no, this fool decided to do a U-turn, and because of that, venía otro carro like full speed and just boom. But was that driver paying attention, or what was going on right there? Because if you see a semi doing a U-turn on the freeway, you're gonna want to hit the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no other cars behind them either. Like there was, but muy far back. And I don't know, dude. If you guys want to look up that video, I just search it up. I think just put Florida semi accident and then it should pop up there. Anyways, but yeah, pues yeah, dude. Just if that's your plan, you know, just be careful, you know, porque pues como digo, accidents happen, you know, and you know you're still young. You just had a newborn baby. You gotta think about your family too.
I'm not gonna do all that. I want to get my tanker endorsement, Class B, and just deliver gasoline.
Nice.
If someone hits me, then I'm screwed.
Neta, way, fuck.
Shit.
Nah, dude, pues I wish you the best, dude. Like, hopefully, you know, we can. Obviously, we're still gonna stay in contact. You know, like we're basically.
I'm not gonna go out of like. There's local places around here.
Mm-hmm.
So locally around here, there's places that give you tanker jobs, and you just drive around the city, just filling up all these stations up with fuel.
Yeah. Okay.
Like for a while there, I saw a few tanker positions open up, and they pay you like between $35 and $45 an hour.
That's good.
Like, I don't know if they pay you by the mileage también, but if they don't, or whether they do, shit, 35 to 45, you work an 8-hour shift, you get to stay local, get to come home with your kids.
Yeah.
It's not a bad gig.
It's not bad, dude. But
shit.
You just gotta fucking...
Amarrame huevo.
Exactly, you know, fuck, like, echarle ganas, dude, porque everything's possible in this life. Todo es posible en esta vida. You just gotta...
We're in America, no man.
Exactly. You just gotta put your mindset to it, you know.
Shit.
Manifest it, you know. Right now I have a coworker. I see him more than a coworker though. Like I can see him like as a friend.
I know one of your coworkers actually. That's how I found out about Workshark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it?
So it's a funny story, right? So I'm at a swab and I just did the back drum brakes on my mom's car. And I fucked up. One of the seals I ended up dragging over and it popped over and started leaking. So I ended up having air in the system of the brakes, so they were all spongy.
Dang.
So I had to go over to Les Swabs so they can bleed him because I didn't have a bleeder kit on me. So I went over there and I was getting him bled, and I see this farmer looking dude. And I don't like the stereotype, bro, but he looked like the type that might be in a KKK outfit. Okay. Like he's like 6'5", like this old güerito with green eyes, green or blue eyes, and he's mean mugging me across the room, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I might have a problem with this dude, bro. Like, I don't know if this fool wants to fight me or if he just has like an issue. I don't know what's going on. And he's like with his fist clenched, and he has a rod in his hand. And he's walking over me with the same mean expression. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to fight this dude. And he's already got a stick. I was already thinking about throwing a chair at him. And then I hear him talk, and I'm like, oh, fuck, the homie special needs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, shit. I unclenched because I was holding the chair because I was about to swing.
I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
What I'm talking about.
We call him Big John.
Yeah, Big John.
Big John. That's what we call him. Yeah, dude, Big John. He's a good worker, dude. Like, he's basically I want to say maintenance. Like he's in charge of the trash, the cardboard. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good worker. Nomás que sí está un poquito, you know.
He looks a little intimidating at first, and then once you get to know him, okay, he's easy.
He es buena onda, but he could be like a little intimidating at first, you know. Pero he's cool. Like he's cool. He's helpful. He's nice. Es buena onda. Yeah. So shout out to Big John if you're watching this video.
Big John's like, that's me, guys.
Big John, just know that this is my homie, Compa Juan. Alright, dude, well, that wraps up today's podcast. Compa Juan, thank you so much for being here, dude. I appreciate you taking time out of your day again. You know, I know you have a busy schedule. I know you have a busy life. More opportunities are coming your way. Just keep that in mind. You gotta believe in yourself. Trust God. Trust your family. And bro, we'll make it. We'll for sure make it. And yeah, thank you guys again. Gracias a todos que estaban viendo este video. Acuérdense de dar su like, suscríbanse y comparten este video con su familia, con sus compañeros del trabajo, con gente así, pues el canal puede estar creciendo poco a poco. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your night. Compa Juan, any last words? Any advice? Any more advice you have, you know, for the audience or algo that you want to say?
No se olviden, siendo madre y padre, toma un tiempo para tomarte una caguama.
Eso sí. Yo, la neta, ya no tomo caguamas, pero un shot de tequila tampoco no va a caer mal.
No va a caer mal.
No, con su limón, chile, tajín. Alright guys, yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video. We'll catch you guys next time. Compa Fernie y el Compa Juan, out.
Que Dios los bendiga.
Adiós.